Welcome to Melaka, a place where the tranquil river flows serenely. But don't let that calm fool you. Melaka's charm is all about contrasts. From fiery sambal to rich, flavorful curries, Melaka's food scene is a burst of excitement.
There's the rendang and under Ania. Well, I can see some beans.
But beyond the spice and the heat, Melaka's old town is a treasure trove of history and charm. So join me on this journey as we dive in Melaka's unique blend of calmness and spice. Let's explore together.
So I'm starting off at Assam Pedas Selera Kampang. And I'm here to try the famous Assam Pedas fish, which is usually a stingray fish served with a spicy tamarind sauce. Lots of chili and lots of spices. But as you can see, there are way more options. All types of seafood that you could probably think of. You got even some egg dishes and some meat and some chicken dishes. So there's such a big variety of food for all types of eaters. I would say from pescatarian to a vegetarian. Let's see, I'm gonna put some of this fish with some of the rice, make a little combination and give it a try. So it is spicy. It does punch you in the face. Oh, oof, what a strong punch. That's delicious. But yeah, that's fire. Put that fire down with some cucumber. You guys can tell my tolerance is low by how I get the hiccups in 5 seconds. I was definitely not made to eat spicy food. But hey, I don't give up easily. Once you get over these first hiccups, you just become invincible after that. So I'm gonna try a little bit more. So look at this, guys. Look at this. We've got the fish, we've got the rice, and I'm gonna try some of the okra. Oh my love. The okra melts in your mouth. Honestly, I think the okra is one of the most interesting things that you can eat. Texture, the more you cook it, the more it becomes soft. Wow, the fish is so juicy. It's cooked to perfection. It melts in your mouth. Stingray fish. I think I'm in love with this fish. This dish is just amazing.
So after the Assam Pedas stingray absolutely destroyed my mouth, I came to the river, calm, peaceful, totally unaware that my face is having a full emotional break. Figured if I walk along the river, maybe the breeze, the slow life, romance of Melaka, might negotiate a ceasefire with the fire in my mouth. So I walked through the old town, smiling like a tourist, sweating like a man who made very bad life choices. And there was the only real solution left. Junker 88. Chendo. Cold, sweet, merciful Chendo.
So I'm here to try the Baba Chendo. Chendo Rula Melaka. Which is basically ice cream with shaved ice with coconut milk and beans. And looks quite interesting. So they said the beans are down there under. Because in the picture you can see that the beans are over. But the lady said the beans are under. And yeah, well, I can see some beans. You know what? I wasn't excited about too many beans, so I'm happy they didn't put that much. Let's see how that goes. Basically, this is rice flour, Jenny noodles from rice flour, shaved ice and coconut milk. It's a simple 3-ingredient mixture. You guys can see shaved noodles, the green ones, and then some beans. I've got some red beans as well, some shaved ice and coconut milk. It is so refreshing. It's too hot outside. So this is hitting the spot. Does melt quite quickly though, so you gotta work your way through it very quickly. But it's amazing. I think this is part of their culture here. The Chendol Gula Melaka. And I'm really liking it. I've got sweet tooth, and this hits the spot. It is not the worst. I'm sure it does have some sugar in it. It's the coconut milk, the sweetness from the coconut milk. I wouldn't call it too healthy, just because of the amount of sugar that I can feel on my palate from the coconut milk. But it's definitely an amazing dish, and it's definitely perfect on a hot day. Do I recommend it? Yes. Is it healthy? I'll give it a 6. Would I come back? Yes. But here's the caveat. If I live here, I'd eat this with moderation. I wouldn't come back here every week. I'd make this a treat. Come back here every month or every couple of months, because you just don't want to get this in your system all the time. This is a guaranteed glucose spike here. But with this type of heat, you probably want to get that glucose spike. If you feel like fainting, just come and eat one of those. Chuck that thing. I made it disappear.
It's a success. The fire is finally out. But I am diving right into dinner after this beautiful walk. And for tonight, we've got the tsunami bowl. The tsunami is a traditional Malay noodle dish made with wheat noodles, served in a rich, aromatic, clear broth or curry gravy. You can choose. The broth is deeply spiced, not just spicy, but layered, warm, and comforting. Inside the bowl, you'll usually find some tofu, some vegetables, eggs, meat or seafood, all soaking up that flavorful broth. It's one of those dishes that looks simple, but once you taste it, you realize how much depth and history is packed into one bowl. And got a little complimentary coconut biscuits over there. Drink that with my lemongrass tea. But another treat is awaiting me, and that's on the other side of the street.
How's the single bite? Isn't that a beautiful single bite? A single bite dessert. That's all I need. Uncle's baking over here. Got kids crying in the background, all sort of things. And I'm just ready. We're gonna dive in. Chicken. Put that with the rice. Squeeze some of this rice over here. So first I'm gonna try it with the rice and the chicken without any extras. Honestly, chicken's a bit cold and it's a bit dry. I don't know if this is how it's supposed to be served, but tender, I don't think it isn't. It is. On the good side, the flavor is amazing. Let's try some of this cucumber. Quite refreshing. I like the cucumber. The sticky rice is quite amazing. The sticky rice has soaked whatever broth they put it into. So the broth is basically soaked into the rice and it's giving it so much flavor. So I'm loving the sticky rice. As far as health go, that's a healthy dish. This is steamed chicken with rice. Mixing the rice with the protein is a good idea. You don't want to get that spike because there's definitely the glucose spike from the rice. So we mitigate that with a bit of the chicken. We're good to go. The ambience is a little bit too crazy over here, but kind of like it. Sitting in the middle of a busy restaurant, eating my breakfast, drinking my tea. I would say that's not too bad. This place is crazy busy though. The only question that I'd like to know is, why is the chicken cold and dry? I'm gonna try that bit of that sambal, see if that's gonna burn my face. I'm sure it will. Damn, I can just tell from the smell this is gonna be crazy spicy. So I'm not gonna dip too much because I'm afraid. Just a little dip over here. Oh, my tongue. Definitely not a great idea. It burns your tongue. Man, do these people eat spicy food. So guys, to sum it up, if you don't like spicy food, don't come to Malaysia. We're gonna leave hungry or burned.
When the sun goes down, Melaka slows down, but it doesn't exactly go to sleep. The river gets quieter, the lights get warmer, and the streets feel like they're keeping secrets. People stroll, food stalls wake up, and somehow everyone looks like they know exactly where they're going. For me, the destination is simple: Macwex, Satay, Cello. This is Melaka nightlife in its purest form. No clubs, no noise, just skewers, fire, and the bubbling pot of peanut sauce that decides your fate. Let's have dinner.
Well, everything is meat. But these ones that are not raw, they're like cooked. She said they need less time. As for these ones that are really like meat, raw meat, like this beautiful squid I've got here or the chicken satay, she said they're gonna take more. They're gonna take like 4 to 5 minutes. As you can see, it's steaming hot peanut sauce. Hey, what about this one here? Take one of this also. Take this. Oh, you get burned. Okay, I'm a chef. I'm a chef. I can turn. Hey, beautiful. Now, okay. Turn. See, it says if you don't move it around, it burns. So you want to move that peanut sauce. Keep. So I'm gonna try these green leaves. I'm not sure exactly what they're made of. Wow, what a crazy crunch they have. What a crazy crunch they have. So I'm loving every bite of this. So I've got over here our squid. I left the squid in there for they said you should leave it for around 4 to 5 minutes, so I did that. Let's see how that goes. That's delicious. So you see, guys, I've got 4 sticks here. You might be wondering how this works. So on the on the squid, because it's a more expensive item, they put 3 of these sticks, right? And they're painted in blue, as you can see. The blue paint is 4 ringgits, which is $1, which means that for 3 sticks, this item is for $3. And then there is another stick that doesn't have a color. This is an original stick. So this one costs 25 cents of $1. So that's $3.25. And this is how they mark the prices. So you've got the blue colored sticks, you've got the red colored sticks, and you've got the original sticks. These are the cheapest items. There are black sticks. The chicken satay here, for example, this one is a red stick, as you can see. And the red stick means that it costs 2 ringgits and 50. That's around 50 cents of $1. So let's see how the chicken satay is. I left it in the peanut sauce to cook for a few minutes, almost 4 minutes, and it's so tender. It's amazing and delicious. Wow. I'm gonna move the sauce using the sticks. This doesn't look professional because this is not what they do, but that's what I'm gonna do because I don't care. One more stick. Chicken satay is just delicious. So everything is dipped in peanut sauce. Oh my God, deliciousness. I'm gonna finish my squid over here. It's so tender. The peanut sauce is so hot, it cooks it perfectly. So I'm gonna count the skewers to see how many skewers I ate. That's the final count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This was one single squid. So I'm gonna say 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 skewers. Good job, Joe. Good job. 22 skewers. And I actually thought I'd eat more, but I didn't end up. I'm quite full with 22 skewers. So just prepare yourself to eat 22 skewers when you come here. Amazing food. I've had such a feast. I'm a happy person, although again, it's the same single dimension food where you're getting so much spicy, but then a lot of sourness as well with the second Malaysian dish today. But I'm not getting that sweetness, a bit of sweetness actually, but there is just an overpowering spice here that's dominating everything.
So I'm here at the Botanist Cafe and I'd like to share this concept. This is supposedly a cafe that's cooking healthy food, and there are some claimers here. There is no MSG, no artificial coloring, no artificial flavor, no preservatives, and no microwave, which I really like. What I love about it is that the first page starts with the botanist wellness set, omakase, which is 24 ringgits. That's around $6. It's got the chef selected ingredients, basically, and nutritious soup. I love that. 2 to 3 types of seasonal vegetables, as you can see. Steamed vegetables, quite boring. Some tofu, some brown rice, supposedly. Does look a bit white to me. Quite boring. And then quite boring cabbage, which is eating healthy can sometimes be boring. Here's a sample of the veggies that they offer. Moving to the next page, things start to get a bit interesting. We've got the yam brown rice. That's around $4.5. Mopu tofu with brown rice. So basically some rice dishes that come with sides of mushroom, mostly mushroom, tempeh, tofu. Obviously, we're in a vegetarian restaurant, so you should expect a lot of mushroom, tempeh, and tofu. Moving into some interesting black vinegar, ginger with brown rice, nasi biryani, and then Taiwanese noodles. Then moves on to some fried rice dishes. Honestly, I'm doubting if fried rice is supposed to be a healthy dish. I personally try to avoid any fried food, but this restaurant claims to be a healthy restaurant, and they do fry the rice. Well, maybe they are frying it with healthy fat, coconut oil, let's say. Still, I wouldn't say that that would result in a very healthy dish. And then for their Assam laksa, they're replacing the chicken or the fish with king oyster mushroom. So all the replacement for all the meat dishes are gonna be basically mushroom. That's why, because the mushroom is what gives mainly the same texture of the meat. When it comes to vegetables, the mushroom is considered to be like the king. It's considered to be like the meatiest texture you basically get from mushrooms. And then we're moving into some pasta dishes, some veggie dishes, soup of the day, and then some rendang. So rendang is basically the lamb dish in the Malaysian and Indonesian culture, but you can't find that one here. So what I ended up ordering is a dumpling soup to start with, because they ran out of the mushroom soup, which is the soup of the day. And then I'm basically having their rice dish, which was over here. Where'd it go? This one over here, I'm having the rendang rice dish. So I'm excited. Let's see what that's gonna look like. Gonna be a bit spicy, he said, but not too spicy. 18.5 ringgit, that comes up to $4.5. Let's see if it's gonna look like that picture or not. Let's see if I'm gonna like the flavor or the texture or not. So we've got the dish served here. We've got the brown rice. I don't know why it doesn't look too brown to me, but this is supposed to be brown rice anyway. There's the rendang, and obviously it just looks so delicious. It looks amazing. They said it has a bit of a kick to it. So we've got potatoes, we've got mushrooms, and there's a little tiny plate of veggies here, just keeping things healthy. We'll start with the soup right now. Once I'm done with the soup, I'm gonna move on to the rendang and the rice. They're looking quite delicious, honestly. I'm kind of excited about this. See how this goes. And then